Welcome back to your practice. This is strength and mobility class for your hips with some twists. It's for all levels, as I always give alternatives for less experienced students. We will build glute strength, hip control, and explore subtle spirals to unlock ease. Okay, we're starting cross-legged. Close your eyes just to settle in the space. Bring awareness to your breath. There is nothing to change or fix here. Solely receive exactly as things are. And gently check in with your internal weather. How are you feeling today? Where the emotion is living in your body? Where do you feel it? In what form does it show up as sensation? Give your body a little bit of space and time to release and settle. This pause is important. It allows us to arrive fully, both in mind and in body. When we start with awareness, we move intentionally. We feel our body in motion and our breath as it flows. Take a long in-breath through the nose and slow down your breath as much as possible, as slow as possible, and exhale out through the nose. It gives you one last relaxation in this body shape. And when you are ready, slowly blink your eyes open. Okay, we are in this beautiful spot again, if you watch my last video, but we have some people around us and sometimes you may hear their sound. I'll try to do something to remove the background sound, but also I love this background sound with the birds and the river and everything. So it's just try to accept the sound editor. It is. All right. So we're gonna do some drills, and I wanna tell you about something. We are tuning into fine motor control and helping our brain prepare for learning and coordination. If you've never done this before, it may feel strange, but these small movements matter a lot during the practice because we are not training our body, but we are deepening the connection between mind and body. We start with one hand first, and then we're gonna add another. So what we're doing is super basic, doesn't require a lot of effort. We're gonna touch every finger, one in each, to our thumb. And in between, we're gonna open our fingers wide. So this is what we're doing. and breathing as we go. Perfect. Switch the hand. Let's do also the other hand. And now we're gonna do both together. Perfect. Last one. Now, both hands together. So you don't need to extend your arms like me. You can keep it like this. Ready? You can start slow. And maybe try to go a little faster. And see, you still have coordination. You can cheer. Maybe skip this wide open part. But why not try that one? Okay, one more. Last one, promise. Okay. And give it a nice shake. Yeah, my forearms are pumping here. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side of my mat to see my pelvis, for you to see my pelvis properly. We'll continue with the pelvic tilt, so anterior and posterior. So we're gonna just rock our pelvis back and forth slowly. This is what we're doing. And so let's start with this gentle pelvic tilts. You can find a gaze point just in front of you. And notice, without looking, what your pelvis is doing and how it affects the entire body. And now, your head is also following the motion. So when you tilt the pelvis back, look down. And when you tilt the pelvis forward, look up. Look down, tilt the pelvis back, look up, pelvis forward. This way, we put vestibular input and reinforce pelvis awareness. And last one up, last one down, and head and pelvis back to neutral. Coming to all fours, tabletop. Okay, find your tabletop position and start drawing juicy circles with your hips. Rather than locking into a shape, give your hips some freedom here and move them intuitively. Listen to your body, what it needs, what it wants. If you establish from one side, then you can switch and carry on with the other side, or you can just mix the directions. Now we're going to add the head movement, but this time not up and down. So when we take our hips to the right, we're going to turn the head to the left, and then vice versa. Hips to the left, gaze to the right. This way, we are adding neural glide through our spinal cord and open intersegmental mobility. What is it? It's the movement between individual vertebrae. we are connecting our nervous system to our movement system. All right, coming back to the neutral spine. And from here, hover the knees, tuck the toes if they're point, hover the knees, and come to beast or bear pose. Feeling your core engaged, pressing through the palms. Extend the right leg back, so coming to modified beast. And from here, lift the left toes and taking the knee first to the right arm and then left, right and left, right, left, one more. So bringing to the right all the way and then step the foot outside the right hand. Lizard. We're gonna sway side to side and back and forth. And then finally drop the right knee down and let your right leg to relax here a little. And open the chest. And take a nice gentle twist here. You can place the left hand on the left thigh and press into the right hand, rotating the chest to the left leg side and maybe looking back over the left shoulder, breathing in and out. Let your breath guide you in and through the posture. And now bringing the hands, the left hand down next to right. You can keep the toes tucked or you can point them. On the next out breath, start extending the left leg and even maybe lifting the toes off the mat. What we're going to do is we're going to glide in and out and just notice the whole system response when you glide in and out. And rather than pushing to the edge, just stay curious. This is perfect opportunity to observe and feel and notice where the sensations speak clearly. This is nerve gliding. And it's not a stretch, so we want to feel something very subtle coming. This is for sciatic, so coming from your lower back and all the way down to your foot, and then come to lizard again. The last one, we're going to extend the left leg and your hands on the floor, pressing firmly, tucking the right toes if they're point. Lift the right knee and both legs straight. It's like pyramid pose, but your foot is still outside of your right hand, so it's a bit weird pyramid pose. It's like lizard pyramid. And finally, keeping the right toes tucked and maybe shifting the weight on your hands and fingertips and step the left foot back. First come to plank and right toes forward. First the modified beast and then lift the right toes, and we're going to do the same. First left and right. And when you come to the right side, step the right foot outside the right hand and sway side to side and back and forth. finally drop the left knee down. You can point the toes back if you want, or you can keep them tucked. Lifting the right hand off the mat and placing the hand on the thigh. And again, gentle spiral. Meanwhile, I'm pushing my right knee out to the side to stretch my inner thighs here. And back to lizard. We're gonna do again nerve gliding. Extend the leg, maybe pointing the toes and then sort of flexing the toes. And bend the knee and extend. Stretch and bend. One more. Coming to lizard. And extending again. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee and both legs straight. All right. Ready? You need to shift the weight onto the left foot, both hands pressing down. We're gonna take the right foot back to plank and downward dog. You can find your steady downward facing dog and stay in stillness, or you can have these juicy hip circles also here, or you can just pedal the legs out. You can mix anything you want. There's no strict rules. And then eventually find your steady downward facing dog. And to reconnect with your breath here. Maybe you need deep breathing. Take a deep breath. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up. Knee toward the chest and step high lunge. Okay, this is going to be a flow. We have transitions between postures. If you feel some postures in the flow harder and you cannot do it, you are okay. You are okay. You feel free to skip and carry on with the next one. I try to give options, but some postures, it's just hard to do it, and I understand that. So just skip it, okay? All right, high lunge. So we're gonna tap the back knee once only down and coming up and immediately coming to single leg balance, knee drive. Good job. From here, think about a teeter-totter. So your chest lowers as your bent leg lifts to create counterbalance. And coming back up. One more time. This counterbalance engage our glutes and challenge our control. So from the second one, so this is like donkey kick, but we're not kicking. Bring the right, left hand down and reach the right arm back. May or may not, grabbing the left foot here. It's like sugar cane, but spiral. It's like twisted. Okay, so from here, start bending the right leg and then left foot down. So coming to squat, and then extend the right leg back to twisted sugar cane. This is the last one. We're gonna come all the way down. So first squat, so your left hand is on the floor and supporting you. Then drop the left foot down and slowly lower yourself down on your mat. So left leg underneath the right leg for calf pose, calf face pose. But we're not gonna do the original calf face. We're gonna do at the side body bend, and this time we're going to the right side. So walk the hands to the right. You can drop the head down here and just take a couple of breaths. Inhale, raise the chest and the head up. First calf face leg, and then come to just regular cross-legged. We're gonna have fun here. Okay, so we're gonna come up without touching the floor. Okay, let's do it. And when you stand up, pivot on the feet and crossing the ankle. Ta-da! Magic. All right. We're gonna hold forward. You're feeling the right leg, probably your calf and maybe hamstring. Fingers slightly forward. Maybe lean in onto the fingertips, and then bring the left foot to the other side, on its side, left side. And inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale again, twist through the fingertips or maybe palms and lift the chest and lift the head. But don't crunch the neck. We want to keep the neck elongated. And on your next exhale, step back to plank first. And going now to chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Alright, let yourself settle into downward facing dog. And let your breath catch up with your body again. On the next long inhale, lifting the left leg up. Knee toward the chest and stepping between the hands in high lunge. Tap the back knee once. Lift up. Come to single leg balance. Teeter-totter. Going down, chest down. Leg up, it's like donkey kick. And then come back. Last one. So now right fingers on the mat and grabbing the right foot with the left hand. Twist toward the left hand and squat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let go of the right foot and very slowly coming on, sitting on the mat. Now the right underneath the left, opposite. And this time we are turning to the left. We're gonna bend to the left side. And slowly ease out of the posture, come into cow face. You know where we're going. The experience may be different on the other side. All right, let's try. Maybe on your next inhale. And then pivot. And ankle across it. Great. And exhale, forward fold. Feet hairs forward, leaning over, and bringing the right foot to the right side. Halfway lift the chest, relax the shoulders, engage the shoulder blades. Exhale, bend over the legs. Inhale, one more halfway lift. And your exhale, step back to plank. Knees down, and sit on the heel. First coming to easy sit. And then legs wide open, feet on the floor. We're gonna do windshield wipers, but we're gonna add some eye movement. So just start the movement with your eyes. So let your eyes move first. This way, we are letting our brain initiate the twist before our spine follows. So this is windshield wiper. You can place the hand behind your hips. So first I'm taking my eyes and then legs follow. And breathing as we go. One more. And back to center. And come down on your mat. Take a long deep breath in here. And exhale out. Bring the right ankle over the left thigh. Oh my God, left and right. And going to figure four. Soften your shoulders. Maybe slightly pressing the lower back toward the ground. And drop this shape to the right side. And bring the right heel, your right foot, over your knee, your left knee, or maybe close to your knee, over your knee, or a little bit up toward the upper leg. And reach up for the left foot. Either you can stay here, already feeling your quadriceps, so pushing the left foot toward the right leg. Pushing the right foot toward the left leg. Or you can come on the right elbow And do the same here. Try to put the left leg on the mat. We are stretching the quadricep here. And come down again on your back. This is already actually fine and enough to feel. But if you want, you can also come on your elbow. I'll just give you option. Coming back to the first position, the figure four, and then switch to left. And this time we're dropping the shape to the left. Drop everything down, placing the now left over the right, grabbing the right foot. And slowly coming to the center, both feet on the mat. Extend your legs forward. Let your feet fall out to the sides. Let your shoulders soften and close your eyes. There's nothing left to do here. Let the residue of the practice settle. Allow your body to get heavier and lighter at the same time. Set your attention free. And just notice whatever arises in your space. And become aware of your breath again. Start moving your head from side to side. It's like you're rolling your head on the mat gently and slowly, stretching the neck. And then bring the head back to center. Start moving your fingers and toes again in a very gentle way. You want to wake up them. Say good morning. And from here, you can add any stretch you like, you want, you need. And eventually bring both legs together in toward the chest. You can even rock side to side. And rolling onto the side. You pick any side, your favorite side for today. Listen to your body. Which side your body wants to roll toward. And slowly with the support of your hands, come to any seated position. Keep your eyes closed. We are still in the space. Before opening your eyes, check in with your internal weather again. How are you feeling right now? We build strength inside and out. We increase our awareness toward our body, our mind, and we strengthened this connection between brain and body. Take this with you as you go by your day. And slowly open your eyes. Our friends are coming. Goats. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too challenging. I just wanted to add some nice playful transitions. Sometimes it's nice to shock our brain with something we've never done before. And yeah, so it's a good addition. Sometimes we can do it. Sometimes challenge. It's good to challenge our brain, to learn, to hi. Yeah, she's my best friend. Yes, we know each other. She's always coming and visiting. You're gonna bite me. All right, so thank you again. If you like my videos and if you want to support me, please like, share, and leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. See you on the mat next time.